Hello everyone. So as everyone knows, I am very terrible in UI. So from today, I am going to uh, write a simple UI section every day until I get better in UI UX. And this is a challenge of me with myself. Uh, let's see if I can get better. So every time I am going to find some UI from free like community resources like this one. uh, uh, I also suggest you guys to like comment me any suggestion or any UI you want me to do. So today I am going to write this with HTML and CSS, uh, uh, and I am choosing this form to write. Let's see how can I how much I can write this. So for this I just did this setup. Like this is my code editor and I'm going to write like this will be day1.html. I'm going to keep all my codes like HTML, CSS and JavaScript in one file. So for quick, let me check. So you can see this file is on browser now. So I'm going to write this. First let me write the boilerplate. Actually I'm going to take it from internet. Do this. As this is window, there is some bug, so the neo beam, I don't have to set the type to paste. I can always control shift and V and we paste the content in my clipboard. So I don't think this is advantage, but it's working. So what is this? This is a shipping address. Tier 1 shipping address form, and I'm going to keep my styles here actually. This stupid copilot, I hate this. I'm not disabling this. It sometimes work, but most of the time it just mess with me. This was some quick style resetting for simplicity. What I will do is like render the shipping form in the middle of this page. The page I'm going to turn the body. I'm going to turn it into a little bit darker so I can identify the this form. So what I'm going to do is, yes, I guess this is better, maybe a little darker, like TTT, maybe a little more. Yeah, I guess this, so you can identify the section in the middle of this page. So this is a form with this dimension. We'll try to keep it responsive as possible. So I'm going to just choose this as like the max width or whatever. So in production we always use like something like this is a project like called per period, so we use a prefix to not conflict with other CSS, but for simplicity I'm just writing container. and this container I'm just keeping a high, and for CSS on this container I'm just keeping. So for container, many of us we do is like keep a width of 100% and max width of this, and some margin auto to keep the item in center. But for simplicity, what I like to do is max inline size. So this is what the max width and max width combined do. So this is like 570 pixel. I come here, I'm just giving it a background so I can identify it. Um, the max image size should have been worked, but I'm not sure why it's not working. So like if I keep it 100% and max width 500 pixel, this is working, but for some reason the max inline size is not working. Whatever, for this, leave it to the ideal one, the classic one. Max width of 570 pixel. So this is something look like this, and I'm going to give it some border radius. So how do I break it? Oh, these stupid variables, I hate this. I'm not sure how do I break it. Yeah, let's say it like work. And what we have here are this heading, some fields which look always same. I'm not sure why all of this placeholder are same, but whatever. And these buttons and this link of copy billing address. Mm, let's do it. So let's take a inner to get everything here. I just trying to be nasty. Form title, and let's keep all the field in a separate container. Yes. Form fields. Yes, and so this one is for this. So this should be for this, and we also need another tip ending, and This is the first name. Let's say first name, and then copy this for last name, for country, for city, and for address, and for phone. So we'll just rename them. So in real life working, you should have changed the ID and the name. If you are working with the form that take basic HTML, like the semantic HTML rows, you should have always change these attributes too. But I'm keeping them as it is, as I'm not working any, I'm not doing any backend or any validation. So the next thing will be city. City, and then I have address. For address, we have text area, and then we have phone. So just finalize this phone. Let's see what we got here. And we have this thing. This aligns with this, yes. So another container or wrapper to contain all these three things. So this is the ending for the form field. So I am writing another wrapper for form btns. So these are confirm and cancel. So now let's add our magic on this. So for shipping address, I see the font which is puppies. I'm guessing all of these also poppins, so I'm just taking the poppins from Google. Let's not guess, let's just, yeah, this roboto. It's also roboto. This is poppins. Okay, so I have to take poppins and roboto. Now we officially included our fonts. So as you can see in this UI, most of our elements are using the Roboto font less than Poppins. Poppins is only used in the heading and these buttons. So by default, I'm going to keep Roboto as the font, and I'll just assign another Poppins font for these things. So let's just do the padding here. So this is 13 pixel of padding. I'm I think this is not good to keep the padding on straight container. Still, I'm leaving in container. If I'm doing this wrong, tell me in comment. And let's do the typography. So the heading will be Poppins bold and 16 pixel. With this things, let's do that. So you always will do the prefix thing and keeping a container in selector like container dot maybe form title, but for simplicity in my code I am just doing this. So let's say font family of the copies and font size actually it's 20 pixel, color which is and we have font weight which is 700 as this is bold, and line height, oh this is line height, so the font size will be 16 pixel, 16, okay, and letter spacing will be letter spacing will be 0.01 pixel. Yes, let's see. So this is it, the shipping form. So now let's get typography form for these two. So this will be like 12 pixel, 20 pixel in Roboto, and this is regular. Yes, this is the color. So for label, all the label, I'm going to do font size 12 pixel, line height 20 pixel, letter spacing this, letter spacing 0, and the color. Yes. What else we can do? The font family. The font family is going to by default take the roboto, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can see all the label are sorted. Now let's do the placeholder and the text inside this. So for placeholder, this is 14 pixel and the height is 0. So I'm just copying this. Yes, this is for placeholder. So this will be 14 pixel and everything is as usual, but the color is a little different, I guess. Okay, and for the input, we can just keep everything as usual, but the color little bit darker. So I'm keeping like 333. What we can do here for efficiency is instead of duplicating this, we can keep both here like here and just remove this. There we go. I guess the level is not sorted yet. When I zoomed out, uh, this is actually smaller. Whatever. Let's do the buttons. So there is a gradient, we say. So first of all, both buttons will have, I guess, yes, the same typography and same padding. It also the padding. Okay, let's do that. Am I recording? Hello, I am recording. I'm not sure why did the pause button go. It usually here, but I don't see it now. It's Poppins, Semifull, 14 pixel, 12 pixel. So this is in Poppins, like font family, Poppins, font size to the 14, font weight. This is like Semifull, which is 600, and this is the line height 20 pixel, and letter spacing of 0, and the color will be this. Let's see what's going on here. Let's give it some padding, 5 pixel and 13, I guess 14 pixel. So let's do 5, 14. And there is the border radius, which is 8 pixel, 8 pixel. Comment me if I am missing anything so I can improve it later. Obviously there won't be any border, nor any outline. So this is it. I'm not changing any hover step, and for this confirm, this is little bit darker, I mean active. So let's do that. This is will be background. Yes. Now let's do the link here. Next decoration one. Let's see. Yes. So let's do the input little bit smoother. So the background will be this. And a border radius of 8 pixel and a border of 1 pixel. Sounds alright. This also have some padding. This will be 12 pixel and 6 pixel. 6 pixel, 12 pixel. Yes, so now let's give it a max width of 244 245 pixel. The from fields. Oh, I did a mistake here. This should be whatever. This can be great, I guess. It columns. So this is the thing what we want. Let's do that. Display treat with template columns auto fit. I don't remember repeat. Is this correct? Let's see. Let's do the 245 pixel thing here. So let's do the spacing now. I'm removing the height from the container. Yes, this is not necessary. This will not fit the content. So let's do the first spacing, the title and the field, which is 20 pixel. And if we just check the next one, this also 20 pixels, so we can use display gap. So let's do that. So dot inner, let's do display flex distribution. Yes, this is what we wanted. See, and let's the get thing also here. So this is 14 pixel and this is 25 pixel. So let's do the gap. I'm not sure about the gap property. Let me check. So let's give it a gap 20 pixel, and 2 pixel. So this is the column gap, second one. First one is the row gap. So let's do this. Check again. This is 14 and this is 25. So 14 pixel and 25 pixel. Oh, what's that? Am I messing with this? I'm increasing the container size little bit. So in the initial state, it looks two column. Yes, this is it. Now let move, keep them in a row. I need a column or whatever. Let's give it let's different column, and there must be some gap, just 2 pixel. Okay, 2 pixel. And at this before or after this. Yes, so I forgot to modify this. Let's do that. The text area also should be the like input, but the height will be like 17 pixel. Let's do that. I'm just for that too. And but for text area, I'm doing the yes 17. Yes, this is what we wanted. Now let's align this thing. So this will be simply in a row. Let's do that. This is from footer in a row and the from bottom also in a row. So let's do that. From footer will be just display flex in a right center and from yes, this is what we want. This is what we want. Now let me check the gap between them. It's 12. Let's just do that. Yes, I guess this is pretty much is. For better UX, let's change their cursor to pointer. Oops, oops. So to pointer, yeah, baby. So this is happening by default. The opacity I didn't modify it, and I'm not going to modify it. So I think I had done almost this. You can see how good is this. And this is great. Nobody can do it. Nobody can put uh, text in any phone field, and when they click on label, they are focused on this. This is great. Nobody can write this. Nobody do the country selection box. They always put the text insert for users' freedom. I think I did make the great UX. Whatever. Let's see, is it responsive or not? Yes, this is responsive. No, nobody's going to use it from 365 phone. 365 pixel with phone. I guess so. Yeah, this is better. I don't have to fix it more. This is great. I made a great thing. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, I'm going to whether do any of this UI or just choose another one. So let's hope all the best. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.